in Psalm 42. The first verse is probably very familiar to just about everyone. It's a hymn. And it says, as a deer pants for flowing streams, so pants my soul for you, O God. These two Psalms, Chris, they're the cry of a man who is longing to worship God, but he can't. They're the words of an exile outside of Jerusalem because he's in exile and he can't go to the house of God. And the words that he uses to describe his feelings in the Psalm are downcast, forgotten, mourning, and turmoil.
That really puts how we view worship, or how we should view worship, in perspective. It is an immense privilege to be able to worship, to have the freedom to go to worship, and not just privately worship in your house. He's talking about freely being able to worship corporately with a congregation. And I am just struck by how important that is as I read through this year.
I think it's one of those things you don't realize how precious it is till you don't have it. And we've seen the freedom to gather together to praise God and hear his word taken from us all around the world. Just recently in 2020, we saw the freedom to go to church on Sunday, corporately worship, fellowship with other believers. That was all taken away from us in the blink of an eye. And Chris, we can't let that happen again because it was a disaster.